Hey yo, what is up guys? Your boy is back with yet another video, and today we are talking about John Cena versus Dean Ambrose from a September 20th episode of Smackdown back in 2016. So yeah, at this point, John Cena and Dean Ambrose, they were locked in a feud with AJ Styles for the WWE champion. Yes, AJ had just debuted earlier in the year and won the WWE Championship from Dean Ambrose earlier this month at Backlash in what was a great match. And John Cena, he was, at the time, I believe he was just a 15-time world champion. And yeah, so he was on the hunt for that 16 to tie Ric Flair's record. I wonder if he would ever go on to break that record. We don't know. Anyways, so here we have a match between the two of John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose just coming off a major run with the Shield, world title run. He was a very, very big deal at the time. A lot of fans, they gave him a lot of flack for that Steve Austin interview at the time. I think that was bullshit. I just think the fans, even if it was a bad interview, which it kind of was, yeah, it was a little strange. But, I don't think that you just turn your back on someone over one bad interview. Is that what you do in life? I don't know. People are weird. They're cray-cray. Anyways, so the match. Let's talk about it. So, this was a match. That was the main event of SmackDown. Obviously, two big stars of the time. Jon Moxley today is still a big star. Anyways, so the first part of the match is John Cena. They're kind of just like in the feeling out process. They're circling each other. John Cena, he gets him in the side headlock. And yeah, then we kind of go to a commercial break here. And coming back, Dean Ambrose is fighting his way back into the match. And John Cena pretty much right away has him in like an STF. This was like really, really quick. After Dean Ambrose manages to get to the ropes, the STF dives out of the ring onto John Cena. And then he comes in for a crossbody off the top rope as he throws John Cena back in the ring. John Cena rolls out, hits an AA on Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose manages to kick out. Dean Ambrose retaliates with yet a dirty deed. So they're already swapping finishers. It's 5 minutes into the match. Okay, it's probably more like 8, but it wasn't really that long. Next thing, they're kind of trading shots. Blows. Dean Ambrose goes for that clothesline where he leans back, hits the knee off the rope, comes back for that lariat. John Cena ducks it, goes for an A. Now Dean Ambrose rolls out, gets John Cena into a roll-up, most dangerous move in all of wrestling, pinning John Cena 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And so there was some significance towards this. This was John Cena's first loss on clean pinfall loss, no help or anything on SmackDown since losing to Triple H back in 2008 or something. There was a long gap between just clean pinfall losses for John Cena on SmackDown. And yeah, this was kind of crazy, and it was a big deal at the time to see Dean Ambrose be the one to do that, because Dean Ambrose, he was on the ascent at this point. Now, he never did get a world title again. He was gone from the company just a couple years later. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, and I was a huge Dean Ambrose fan at the time. I'm obviously a huge John Cena fan, and yeah, both guys, they look great in this match. They both look like big pro wrestlers. Dean Ambrose was a big dude, not as jacked as John Cena is, and just muscle form wise, but you could tell he was carrying every bit the weight that John Cena was, and the size that John Cena has. I've seen Jon Moxley wrestle live twice. He's a pretty big dude. And yeah, this was a pretty solid main event for a SmackDown. Pretty big singles match of the time, two big single stars. So yeah. On Monday, I will be back with yet another big match from John Cena's career from Raw 1000. So you guys could probably figure out which match I'm going to be talking about there. Yeah, remember guys, like the video, comment, subscribe. Peace.